The New York Knicks just signed a former first-round pick, quietly, under the radar, and almost nobody is talking about it. But make no mistake, this is not a random signing. This is not just another name for the bench. And this happens at a moment when the Knicks are facing serious internal problems. A player who was once seen as a long-term NBA project, a player who has been dominating the G League, a player who is fighting to save his NBA career, is now officially a New York Knick. And when you connect all the dots, the timing, the contract, the team's recent collapse, and what's happening inside that locker room, this move suddenly becomes far more important than it looks. Stay with me, because in this video you'll understand why the Knicks made this move right now, what Dillon Jones actually brings, and why this signing could become relevant much sooner than anyone expects. Pay attention, things are moving fast in New York. But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Knicks fan, make sure you're subscribed to Knicks News. We're your go-to source for daily, engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 2,000 subscribers this season by hitting that subscribe button now. The New York Knicks have officially signed Dillon Jones to a two-way contract, according to league sources. Yes, that Dillon Jones, the 2024 first-round pick, a former high-level prospect, a player many thought was out of the NBA picture. Now he's back. And he's back with the Knicks organization that is clearly searching for new energy, new answers, and new solutions. This was a blink-and-you'll-miss-it move. No big announcement, no major headlines, but behind the scenes, this signing sends a very clear message. The Knicks are still evaluating, the Knicks are still experimenting, and the Knicks are absolutely not satisfied with where this team is right now. Dillon Jones entered the NBA as a first-round pick in 2024, a big guard or wing, strong frame, high basketball IQ, known for versatility, rebounding, and passing. He is not a flashy scorer. But what made Jones stand out and still makes him interesting is this. He fills the stat sheet. He makes plays. He impacts multiple areas of the game. After falling out of the NBA rotation, Jones went to the G League, and he did not disappear. He became one of the most productive players there. With the Rip City Remix, the Portland Trail Blazers G League affiliate, Jones established himself as a consistent triple-double threat, a physical presence, a connector who rebounds, passes, and defends, one of the most complete all-around players in that environment. He looked like a top-level G League player, and that matters, because the Knicks are not just signing a name, they are signing a player who has been playing real basketball in real competition and producing. Let's be very clear. The Knicks do not sign players like this by accident. This move comes at a moment when the Knicks are dealing with serious turbulence. 9 losses in their last 11 games, chemistry concerns, players calling out unprofessionalism, players calling out role acceptance issues. This locker room is not stable right now. And when teams start making quiet, low-risk evaluation-type moves, it usually means one thing. The Knicks are not desperate for two-way depth. They are desperate for energy, accountability, internal competition, and players who are hungry. And Dillon Jones fits that profile perfectly. At this stage of his career, Dillon Jones is not being brought in to save the season, but he is being brought in to challenge. He brings size on the wing, rebounding from the guard or forward spot, passing instincts, physicality, and a mindset of someone who knows this may be his last real NBA opportunity. That matters, because hungry players practice harder, they defend harder, they accept roles, they do the dirty work. Jones has already experienced being drafted, being waived, being moved, being overlooked. Now he arrives in New York with nothing guaranteed, and that creates urgency. And urgency creates effort, and effort is something the Knicks desperately need more of right now. This is also a very smart front office move. Why? Because the Knicks originally owned the draft position that became Dillon Jones. They traded it. They watched his situation unfold. They saw his development in the G League, and now they bring him in on a two-way contract. Low risk, no long-term commitment, full evaluation window. They get a motivated first-rounder, a productive G League player, a body who can help Westchester, and a player they can test in NBA minutes if opportunities open up. From a management standpoint, this is excellent business. Now listen carefully, Knicks fans. This is not being presented as a solution. Dillon Jones is not the fix. He is not the missing star. He is not the answer to New York's struggles. Right now, he is a margin move, a developmental move, an evaluation move, a depth move. But margin moves start to matter when teams are losing, rotations are being questioned, effort is being criticized, and blowouts start creating minutes. And guess what? All of that is happening in New York, which means the door is not closed, not even close. The Knicks are trying to stop a free fall. They are trying to rebuild discipline, rebuild trust, rebuild roles, rebuild winning habits. And when teams are struggling, minutes start opening up. Blowouts happen, lineups change, experiments begin, messages get sent, and two-way players suddenly find themselves on the floor. If Jones defends, if Jones rebounds, if Jones moves the ball, if Jones brings physicality, he will get looks. And once you get looks, everything can change. More than anything, this move represents this. They are not standing still. They are not acting like everything is fine. They are not ignoring what's happening. They are adjusting. They are scanning. They are preparing. And Dillon Jones is now part of that process. So remember this name, Dillon Jones, because players like this don't arrive with noise. They arrive with opportunity. And when teams are unstable, when losses are piling up, when locker rooms are being questioned, opportunity grows fast. Today, it's a quiet two-way signing. Tomorrow, maybe, it could be a real rotation look, a real test, a real evaluation moment. And if the Knicks keep sliding, don't be surprised if this signing becomes far more relevant than anyone expects. This roster is under review. This season is under pressure, and change is clearly in motion in New York. Stay locked in, because things with the Knicks can shift very quickly.